Welcome to the CV Confidence Coach podcast with your host Liz Maguire, where she helps you to learn the secret of an interview-winning CV. Liz shows you how to deliver a compelling CV which increases career confidence, optimises your professional visibility, and opens interview doors. Tune in weekly as she shares proven and simple strategies to help you craft your interview-winning CV. Make sure you head over to www.giraffecvs.co.uk to subscribe for our free newsletter with more CV writing and career tips.
Happy New Year! Hello everyone and welcome to 2015 on the CV Confidence Coach podcast. I hope you all had an amazing time over Christmas and New Year and had a well-earned break. I'm sure that everybody needed it after a busy time in 2014. So, 2015, we're raring to go. And this week on the podcast, I wanted to talk about internships. There'll be many people who are starting an internship, and I thought it would be useful to give some tips to optimise your internship in 2015. Internships come in all shapes and sizes. They can range from just a few weeks to a year or more. Some are paid, some are unpaid. But regardless of the format and the remuneration, one thing is for sure. Internships are really hot currency in today's graduate job market. So without further ado, I'd like this week to share my top 15 internship tips on how to make the most of this really great experience and to optimise the impact that your internship has on your professional development and your future career. Let's go. Tip 1. Show up physically and mentally. Show up dressed well, on time, with a big smile and a trunk full of work ethic. As an intern, it's really important that you must show yourself to be ready and prepared to learn. Tip 2. Be prepared to take baby steps. As an intern, it's important to accept that you will be asked to do things that you feel overqualified for. But it's important to realise that in doing them, you'll gain a valuable insight into what makes your placement company tick from the very ground up. If you carry out these tasks well and with a smile, then before you know it, you'll be asked to perform tasks which have a little more meat on their bones. Tip 3. Stop, collaborate and listen. I'd advise all interns to channel SpongeBob SquarePants and soak up everything you can. Open your ears and try to hear what is really going on all around you. You may not see the value in what you hear immediately, but there will undoubtedly be some golden nuggets to pick up which you can mull over and learn from. Tip 4 is to read up. It's important to complement the real-time insight that you're gaining on the job with some research into your placement company's vision, its mission, and so on. Read up on press releases, industry news, industry challenges. This will all give you a better handle on what's going on within your organisation and enable you to understand day-to-day office life in a wider context. Tip 5. Ask. If you're unsure on a system, process or task, then just ask those around you for practical advice. Pick an appropriate time. For example, don't do it just before a client presentation or when everyone's scurrying around trying to get a proposal out the door. But ask for the information you need. Asking demonstrates eagerness and willingness to learn, and it can also appeal to and flatter the inner expert in the person you consult. Tip 6 is to be proactive. Step up and show willingness to assist before being asked to help. Tip 7. Take advantage of what's on offer. I don't mean empty the office fridge or take advantage of your work colleagues' kindness. I just mean make sure that you make the absolute most of the learning opportunity that you've been given. Tip 8. Reach out but don't kiss arse. Don't assume the person you need to impress is at the top. Make sure that you try to impress at all levels. connect with colleagues and build a network. If it feels right, you could even invite your new contacts to connect with you on LinkedIn. This could pave the way for a future recommendation or networking opportunity. Tip 9. Only compete with yourself. Internships should be considered a personal learning experience, not a competition or a continuous battle for one-upmanship with fellow interns. Remember, we're all on our own personal journey, so rather than trying to compete with your peers, compete with yourself. Ask yourself, what can I do better? How can I be getting more out of the opportunity? And then go for it. Tip 10 is to be yourself. You are the only you, and whilst you are there to learn, it's important to realise the value of what you personally can bring to your own experience and those around you. Whether it's your positive mental attitude, your bags of energy, or your ability to see problems differently, bring this to your internship and make it work for you and your team. Tip 11. Take your passion and make it happen. Your internship might well be hard work at times, but remember why you're doing it. Keep your end goal in mind and see it through. Envisage your bright and beautiful future. It's waiting for you. Tip 12. Give something back. Why not consider making your internship more of a two-way street? You could meet with the company's social media or marketing team and offer to guest blog on your internship experience for the company website. Or you could feature as an interviewee in the company newsletter, or even tweet about the progress of your internship in real time. This can represent great PR for your placement company, and it can also boost your chances of getting your name known and remembered for the right reasons. Tip 13. Don't burn out. As an intern, you should be prepared to and expect to work hard, but remember that work should ultimately be something you enjoy. It's not worth winning at any cost, so don't push yourself beyond your capabilities. Just push yourself to stretch yourself, but make sure you're not putting your health at risk or anything like that. Tip 14. Show gratitude. Whilst you're there at your internship, show that you're thankful for the opportunity you've been given by making the most of it. And then when your internship is finished, say thank you to those who hired you and those who helped you. Manners cost nothing and can really boost others' perception of you. Tip 15. Take time to reflect. How you present your internship on your CV is just as important as how you perform during the internship. So every few days, whilst you're an intern, take some time to reflect and recap on what you've learned and how you've contributed, and then note it down to build your CV. So there you go, my 15 top tips to optimise your internship in 2015. Thanks for listening. Please do tune in again next week.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the CV Confidence Coach podcast. If you did, please do leave a review and subscribe here in iTunes to make sure you don't miss the next show. Head on over to www.giraffecvs.co.uk to subscribe for our free newsletter for more CV writing and career